Hi, this is KARL-JAMES LANGFORD. This is the 19th of June 2014, Thursday. It's the early hours, approximately 2 o'clock, and I've only just got in from work. I've been up and about since 9 o'clock, and one thing about these videos is I think I need to be a little bit more upbeat. And yes, Claire's right. I need to encourage people with this very competitive world of the media, and being somebody that needs to encourage others as much as I need encouragement, I'm doing these videos to try and give at least one or two bits of words of wisdom. Got to be very much more constructive with these videos. They're an opportunity, and a number of views yesterday, little bits of criticism, and that's good. Discussion. My video yesterday definitely gave that. So I think I need to make the constructive area this evening into the theme being encouraging. One thing that about everything, particularly to do with acting, is where I'm at really, is that acting really comes naturally. It's something that I've very much found that has been with me for a number of years, but I've never really found or been pushed enough into that direction. Many of us have regrets, and one of the regrets is that I didn't start doing acting a long time ago. Possibly one thing that I'm seeing a disadvantage with me, even though I've got qualifications in a completely different area, it would be nice to have some acting qualifications as well. I may have a hell of a lot of experience now, but being up there with other like-minded people, being in the educational area, within acting and the media, would help me a lot more. So I would say, if you're really starting off in acting, is to really maybe look at those qualifications a little bit, but get as much experience as you can. Every single piece of experience is valuable. Doing essay work, i.e. extra work, is important. Doing working on short films as well, whether it's paid or unpaid. Unpaid, great. It adds to your film reel. It adds to that plethora of experience that you can draw upon in different situations. And find as much acting opportunities with tutors and teachers. That's brilliant. And even depending on your age, chat in a group, youth club about acting, at school about acting, a little bit more mature, 18, 19 and onwards. Sit with a group of like-minded people in a pub, for example. Talk about scripts. Every little piece of experience. Writing things, writing scripts is very important. I've got some lines to learn for a production at this moment, and what I've done, for example, is I've got little post-its and I've put them on the wall in my bathroom. So as I'm having a shower, I'm going through some of the lines, and that helps. Little things like that, little nuances that you can learn and pick off other people, is very important. Doing little videos, say for example on YouTube or for friends, gives you that little bit of extra exposure. Doing a theatre production if you're in school, that little bit of extra experience. Reading works like Shakespeare, maybe singing a song, all that type of stuff is experience. It helps you explore going into different angles. Looking through a camera, any type of camera, making a little film. You know, I make a little film with my camera sometimes, okay? Some films with my camera are absolutely awesome, because you got your camera with you at the moment and you think, oh, where's the proper camera? And you can go out and just film something, even taking little photographs, but get your stuff printed and developed and out there and used. One thing about acting, one thing about film, and one thing about production, direction, script writing is that really there's no wrong way of doing any of it. Those that really want to be in this world and you really like doing it and you want to feel that you're doing the right thing, just do it. You can't get it wrong. As long as you're not breaking the law, then it's the right things to do. So you've got to be constructive, okay? Criticism can be a pain in the backside sometimes, but criticism is also useful as long as it's positive criticism. Say for example, somebody might say, look, just stop playing with your hair, Carl, or stop scratching your nose, or just sort of when you're talking, actually look away from the camera. Those types of things. But you can bring all them in. And one thing I learned, one very important thing, if this is the only thing anybody's going to get from this evening, okay, is that when I started off acting, and we're not talking about a long time ago, when I really started to get proper interesting roles, I was really enthusiastic. I would go out there, put a lot of energy into it. Okay, that's good. However, it's only good if that's what the assistant director wants you to do, or the directing team wants you to do. Keep on asking them. Don't be scared to ask about whether you're doing the right thing. If you're doing the wrong thing, you will soon know it. But if you are doing the wrong thing, make sure you take that bit of advice. You don't want to be walked off set or anything. I've heard about it. It's not happened to me, thank goodness. But you've got to make sure that you keep that balance. If you're going to be over enthusiastic, make sure that that's the right thing. If it's not the right thing, then pull your neck in. Sometimes, yeah, I've got to pull my neck in with things, and I know it. One thing about acting as well is not to be pressured. Give yourself time and space. Okay? None of us live forever, but then again, to get things right, to do things slowly, to get a line right and perfect, takes time. But don't feel pressured that you've got to deliver that line. Just throw it away. Just take pressure away from yourself. Give yourself time to think. Always give yourself time to think when you're doing anything in the film industry. If you're going to film something, it's best to take 100 takes and get the one take that's perfect than just take one take and get it completely wrong. Okay? Because you're pressured to do it. It's the same with lines, okay? I've frozen with lines, and my eldest daughter, who wants to be an actor, I'm going to say to her on the weekend, I'm going to say, we've got to redo something. We've got to redo a production, and I'm just making sure, yes, because I don't feel it was right. I don't feel it was right because I was under too much pressure with the production we were working on at the time. So I feel I want to go over some stuff that we've done, make sure you get it right and out there. Take the pressure away, okay? Don't put yourself under pressure to sort of just do it there and then. You can always go back and do it to get things right. That's what it's all about. But then again, contradicted myself, there's no rules. Nothing's right or wrong. But what I'm trying to say is take that pressure away, relax, and enjoy doing something that you want to do. Be happy, like doing filming, like doing directing, like doing acting, and all the rest of it. Okay, just go with the flow. Be constructive. And thanks to Claire, I've done a lot of this encouragement this evening. And it'd be nice to have some more positive feedback tomorrow, because I'd like to know what people feel about acting, and maybe if we can talk about something else. I keep saying that, and it would be very interesting. So it's very late. I've got to go to Hereford in about 9 hours time. I've got to get everything packed. Oh, actually 7 hours time. I've got to get some sleep still. So anyway, I'm going to leave that with you. Hopefully it's been useful this evening, as it always is. Quite a number of views yesterday, so that's encouraging, even though some people were critical, which is fine. Criticism's good. See what you think. I'll be back on Friday night. This is KARL-JAMES Langford reporting. Actually now on Friday morning. I know, confusing. Supposed to be recording on Thursday night. Speak to you soon. Thank you very much for watching, and speak to you soon. Bye.